My first customer. My first customer. Welcome. You are my first customer, so to speak. I'm so excited. I've never had anyone in here before. Usually, just looking at people walk past all the time, and they look into my shop. It's not really a shop, it's more of a museum type thing. And they look in and they just stare, and I just stare right back in. And no one takes the time to come in and say hello and find out what this place is about. And this is a great place. And here you are. This is a very, very, very special place. And I'm sure you're going to be incredibly glad that you made it in here. My first customer. I'm going to treat you like the best. Well, as I'm sure you might get the picture. Oh, wait, I have my pointy stick here. This is my pointy knife, but don't worry about it being a knife. It's not sharp. It's just a comical pointy stick. Where should I ever have someone actually walk in and want a little tour of my place, then I can take them around and point things out. Well, here's my little pointy stick for you here. And what I'll use this for is just pointing out certain objects that you might find in my little museum here. A bit of a collector's museum. But I digress. As I was saying, this is a place where I have lots of boxes. I have so many boxes. I love boxes so much. Just every shape, form of boxes. They're just so intriguing to me. And boxes are really special and unique. But people don't understand boxes, and I just can't get my head around it yet. I think that you might be a bit like me. I see potential in you. Plenty of it as well. Well, let me tell you a little bit about my box place. I love my boxes so much that I began to collect a large arrangement of boxes. I found out I had so many boxes, shape and forms, just lying around everywhere. And I started collecting them, started hoarding them all in. And before I knew it, I had thousands of boxes, and I didn't know what to do with them all. I have like different shapes and everything, and comical boxes and boring boxes, and there's just so much you could do with all these boxes. So, in my infinite wisdom, I thought that why don't I open a little box museum? And here you could come in and visit and take a look at my boxes. So, why don't we take a look at one here? Let's begin the tour. This is so exciting. This is very exciting. I'm able to show you all of these. Well, as you can tell, I'm perfectly set up. I've got my pointy knife here, and I have my first box. Now, this box is one of my most loyal boxes. This box has been with me for a very long time. As you can tell by what you're seeing here, it's a printed box, and on it is printed a line. Now, I think lines are pretty cool, but it really comes off really well in this box. This box has been created so good. This is the exciting bit. Well, as you can tell by this box here, it has a little slot in there where the box has a little slit, an incision, and this box actually opens up and it folds itself into this slot here, therefore portraying this sort of line here, this 3D effect, this box, it's really ingenious. I love it so much. And what's great about this is that this box here, it protrudes out, replicating the nose of the lion, which is really great, really interesting shape in this box. And I've been talking to this box for a long time now, and this box has told me so many things. Usually to get a box to talk to you by box lore, you have to stare at it for about an hour before you get any sort of reply from the boxes. But when you practice more, boxes tend to, speak to you a little bit quicker than usual. So this box here, this has a very interesting interior. Now this probably, even though it says it's probably contained a chocolate egg, like an Easter egg or something, or 2 line bars. I don't know what line bars are. To me it looks like this is box trickery, classic from some of these boxes. So they trick you so you don't actually know who they really are. This, I assume, carried some sort of football, like a little ball, just a tiny one, like an American football, that kind of shape. And the box would hold this tiny little American ball right in there and keep it nice and secure. And what's great about this box is that you can see around there, it kind of looks like that the lion has got its mouth open, which I think is really ingenious for this box. What a great idea. This box is kind of a bit of a cheeky box, and as you can tell here, we had a little bit of an incident one time. This box started to back jet me a little bit, and unfortunately we had a little bit of an accident with packaging here. But this is one of my most loved boxes, and I love it so much. What's great about these boxes is they not only look good, but they create so many great sounds, and they sound so great, like pretty much everywhere, which is so great when you're a box collector and lover like us. So he's been with me for a long time now, and I tell you what, or maybe I'll show you in a little bit, but I have a box here which I've been working on for a long time now, and this box, I just can't get it to talk to me at all. I've tried everything and it just doesn't want to speak to me, not one bit, which is very unfortunate because I'm well trained in these boxes. This is the box. Now this is a great box, and it's nice and long. Look at the shape of it. It feels great. It looks great. It creates some amazing sounds. And these sounds really do tell the personality of the box. So before you talk to the box, maybe you would like to listen to the sounds it makes, and then you'll be one step ahead of the box before you begin to talk to it. But this one here, I just cannot get it to talk to me for some reason. Oh, well, that's so silly of me. Well, of course, you know by box lore that the box has to be empty in order for you to talk to it, and it won't reply if it's got contents inside the box still. And this is its contents inside this box. Oh, this is so silly. I've got so many boxes, sometimes you lose a little bit of track. All the things that you have to throw away. I don't even know what that is. Just to get rid of that. Now this is a really interesting box. Now what's great about this box is what I can tell from the sides. It kind of has an extra bit on the end, holding the interior. So all the contents inside this box, which it no longer holds, was kept really safe. And it feels really good inside. this box. And it has little different shapes in there. And it just feels so great. Looks so great. And this is a box which I'm certainly going to be talking to very soon, I'm sure. So this is a box which has a great shape and really will fit in well to our little box museum. Yeah. So what do you think of my box collector's museum so far? Have you been to a place like this before? No. It's a little bit interesting, I know. But I can tell that being my first customer, that I'm sure you want to be coming back and look at more boxes. Well, here's a box which I've been working on for a long time. I'm hoping to create a really great, interesting box with this. But all boxes must start from somewhere. And a template. And this is what I've ended up. This is about 3 days work. And as you can tell, it's a work of art. And I hope to have this on display in my box museum very shortly. So here comes to the practical side of the box lore. And the lore box is something that I'm sure you'd want to become a little bit familiar with. Now, many of these boxes that I have here, like I said, I like talking to them. And these boxes talk back to me, and we have great conversations. So, in order to understand the boxes, you must speak to them. So, how about you would like to talk to one of these boxes? Well, why don't we start off with a more simple box. Maybe this one here. I mean, this one has been with me for a long time. It's an experienced box, but this is a very simple box, slightly mischievous. I've had problems with these boxes before. These plain ones just scream for attention all the time, but you must not give it to it. But they're really easy to talk to. So why don't I get this box here? First, I must massage this box just a little bit, just so it's ready for you to talk to it. Okay, now what you gotta do is treat the box like a person. With a person, you stare into their eyes as you talk to them. So here are the box's eyes, right here. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just to stare into the box's eyes. That's right. Keep staring into the box. Is the box talking to you? Well, I don't hear anything from this box. Like I said, these boxes, they just don't get it. They're just too simple. They don't understand that it's important to build a relationship. That is unfortunate. So, why don't I show you just another little interesting box which I have here already on display, and this will only take a little bit of time. Now, this is a box which I love so much, and I can't wait to show everyone about these boxes. This is triangular, and it makes some really great sounds in there. The printing on this, of course, is a grand piano, and I am a bit of a musical type person, and I do enjoy playing a number of instruments by ear. And this box, I was trying to do it instantly because of the print and the piano at the front. So I can't throw it away at all because it just looks too good, like all the boxes in here. This is a very special box, and I'm sure that you could tell that it's very special by its shape. So why don't I just show you another box, which I have here. Now this is a really big box. And, this is one of the large ones in my collection. And it's been with me for a long while now. Now, I've talked to it a little bit. And this box has told me so many great things. And we have so many great conversations. All the boxes in here, we have a great time. I just don't understand why no one wants to come into my box shop. Well, it's not a shop. None of these boxes for sale. But just to look at, appreciate these boxes. But now you understand what boxes are all about and what they can do. And, it's great. So something that is really amusing about this box right here. Sometimes boxes like to play tricks on you. Many of the boxes in here have so many boxes. But this one carries a little logo. Does that look a little bit familiar to you? I thought it was extremely funny because one day I woke up and found this box had a little logo on it. And of course it's a lion. And who would have orchestrated that? This box here. So very clever, these boxes. But he's a great one, this one. So I'll just gently place him back here. Well, I have so many boxes like around the back, and you see like all over the walls there. And I'd love to show them, all of them. But you look like you're kind of running out of time a little bit. Maybe, is there something you wanted to do? You wish to do some shopping somewhere? Sure. I know that they no shopping. Oh, but you come back and visit me in the box store soon. Great. Well, that's great. Well, me and all the boxes will look forward to seeing you again. And well, until then, good box day. Well, don't forget to come back.